Well, good morning and a happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Glad to come here with you for just a couple of minutes, share a quick encouragement and challenge with you. You know, whether you're thinking about a home, a big skyscraper building, a church, a sports team, a government of any size, it's all about foundations. And I'd like to share with you this morning what I believe is the most definitive statement about life and about the foundations that we can base and build our lives on that comes from Jesus. And I share from Jesus and the Word of God because I believe He was the Son of God and the Lord of life. You may not believe that, but at least most people generally agree that Jesus was a great teacher. So I'm sharing with you His most definitive statement about life here. At the end of the Sermon on the Mount, He says this: "Therefore, everyone who hears my words and does them may be compared to a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rains descended, the floods came, and winds blew and burst against that house, and yet it did not fall because it was built on the rock. And then everyone who hears my words and does not do them is like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rains descended, and the floods came, and winds blew and against that house, and it fell, and great was its fall." So Jesus basically tells us that there's two types of people. There's wise people, those that consistently hear and consistently do His word. And the result of their life is that their life's going to stand in the midst of the trials and challenges of life. There's those that consistently hear and consistently ignore His word. And their life is going to fall in the midst of the trials and challenges of life because they don't have any solid foundation to base and build their life on. Now, Jesus, I believe, implied in this, He doesn't actually come out and say it, but I believe implied in this, He's given us in a broad brush fashion that there's only two foundations or worldviews to base and build our lives on, and that is the infinite wisdom of God as found in the Word of God, and the foolish reason of man, which encompasses all man-made religions, be it New Age thinking, secular humanism, you name it. It all comes under that umbrella right there. And so, you know, thinking about that, dads, because it's not just about the life and the decisions, the choices that we make, but you know, as we have children and they have children, you know, we're talking about multiple generations right here. And so I really want to challenge you to think about what is it that you're basing and building your life on, and what are you passing on, or what are you seeking to instill in the lives of those other young children and grandchildren that are coming behind you. So that's it for today. Happy Father's Day to you. Guys, let's go out and do it.